wanted to share with you guys here a quick shot of the man lying in the shadows here underneath this jet that came out of nowhere at the end of this runway. This was in Libya. This was a Free Libya Air Force MiG-23 fighter jet that came out of this direction down this runway. And you won't see it come down out of the sky because it came from down here. He's literally like 7 feet off the ground. And he comes so super fast. That's the thing. You don't hear him. You do not hear them. And it just comes storming right past him in the blink of an eye. And this dude jumps to the ground. Cameraman gets blown back a little bit. And you see this thing continue on and shoot up into the sky. Now, my thing about this is this happens out there in areas where they don't want you. Okay? And me seeing this, even if this whole story was fake in CGI, this one itself, which I don't think it is, but even if it was, things like this really do happen. And specifically, the neck of the woods where Spiro, Cannon's, Dark Skywatcher, and myself look to be going, Area 51, this is what they do. Dark Skywatcher's told me about the trips he's been on down there and just been cruising down the road, and these things just blow right over top of you and just scare the living daylights out of you. By the time you look up and see anything in your rearview mirror, literally almost this low off the ground, maybe a little higher, obviously, they come storming right past you. And then when they go past you, before you can even open your mouth and say anything, that's when the sound of the sonic boom hits you, like boom. And they swear they do some Mach speeds out in areas where they're not supposed to, but who's going to tell them who's out there with a radar gun, you know? This is what they do, especially down here in these ranges, the Tonopah Test Range all the way down to Nellis. And I've had guys from Alamo tell me, hey, not even on that stretch of extraterrestrial highway, but just going right up the main strip there through Alamo, jets have been known to come down and buzz locals. Not to so much as freak them out, but just they said they've seen them circle back around and wave to people, and you know, and this and that, and I don't know if they're just trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do, but it gets into the minds of the people, that's for sure. And no, not all the time a jet goes blowing by you, they're going to be waving. They're pulling off these missions out there. It's going to be very interesting to see, but this isn't something that you want to do anywhere. You don't never want to be in this path. And we've seen a lot of accidents here recently with military aircraft. Now, can you imagine when Jade Helm, and not just Jade Helm, but the bigger drills that have military equipment in cities start to go haywire, more crashes? You know, in Michigan, the big drill that was going down there, the choppers came down, was dislodging bricks from the buildings that were smashing awnings below, and it's just like mainstream media didn't care about it. There was a little article here or there about it, but it wasn't talked about heavily, you know. My gosh, if you would have had a drone up there and dislodged a pebble and it hit something, they'd have been all over your ass. $10,000 fine and all this other, you see what I'm saying? These guys, no. These guys get out here in this neck of the woods, and it's their playground, and this is what they do. Looking forward to seeing all of this and getting a lot of killer footage so you guys can see it. So if anything like this happens to us while we're out there, say if anyone comes by and buzzes us like this when we're sitting on top of Tikaboo, unless they hit us with some electronic frying equipment to take out all of our stuff, you guys are going to see it all live stream. I'm going to be doing more updates along the way, keeping you guys posted with times, dates, channels, things of that nature, where you can find everybody for this live streaming, because we're going to be doing this in intervals, obviously, so we're not all live streaming at the same time, and then all of our batteries are dead, and then that's it. We want to keep the show going as long as possible up here. And hopefully we don't get blasted off the mountainside. And I want to stress to everyone out there, we are going on this trip legitimate. not to do anything illegal. And for everyone that says, oh, I hope you get in trouble or get killed, karma gets you with wishing death upon people. Let me tell you something. I promise you. And for those of you concerned about our well-being, I appreciate that. But we are going not 5, not even 10 miles outside of this range. We're going 26 miles away. And in a legitimate, public, open spot that is not a no-fly zone. It's outside of the no-fly zone. So, and I've covered all this. I just want everyone to know where it sits here. When we go up here, we expect to see exactly what you're seeing here. We expect to get buzzed a time or two. When and where, yet to be seen. But I expect it. And hopefully, we're live streaming when it all goes down. I'll leave a link. Keep you guys posted with more. But you guys got to check out this video. It's pretty wild. It's been Dabu7.